Not sure how the volume is here on this, but we'll give it a try. Let's see. Find the right page. Live auction time here. Digital down. Started a little while ago. I think 27 minutes ago. A couple big horses already went off the board. I'm going to try to get caught up here. Got, I don't know, maybe another 30 horses to go. I got to check out and see if there's anything worthwhile. Trying to take a look at YouTube real quick. Shane Moon going off the board. Next one, 2 minutes. It's a Bobby Dazzler's horse. I still got to get my act together here. There was no auction reminder sent out, so hopefully people paid attention to the start date. All right, what do we got here? Minute 15 seconds. Probably too soon to look at this horse here. It does have a bid though. 10,000. These are all 2-year-old unraced horses. A special auction. We were testing out some new capabilities. This is, like I said, 2-year-old unraced horses only. $100 rated, installed weigh, enable. This one here, they don't have no 6 furlong work times. Can't really do much with that. Looks like it's going to go for 10K. Next one up on the board, though, after that is another unnamed horse from Bobby Dazzler out of Flapjack. 104 rated horse. Wish I could see these 6 furlong splits, man. I mean, it's not much commentary you can use with some of these times. Don't really know what the basis is of some of these. I mean, look, they're 2-year-old unraced horses. You can, obviously, if they're unraced, you can't go by past performances or anything like that. That's the tricky part about these unraced horses, right? Like, I mean, these are just hopefuls. You get good ratings, good horse ratings, good pedigree. You get good work times, you know, but you don't know what's going to happen when they hit the track. You know, are they going to, you know, they're going to do their thing or what? I mean, it's so when you don't have that, you need more information. So I'm calling out Dazzler here. I need some 6 furlong work times on your horses, sir. Flapjack does have the sire. Raced one time. Not too great. Foal history, 120 foals. 120 races from the foals. 18 wins, 18 seconds, 17 thirds, 2 stakes wins. Over $800 in winnings from the foals. Average earnings per offspring is 0, which that is incorrect. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Average earnings per race offspring is almost $7. That is for the sire. Flapjack. Unnamed, 108, 141, 104 rated. 2-year-old unraced. Is on the board. 25 seconds and it'll be gone. Let's see. You're right. Dazzler, you're right. Dazzler may be right. Not much going on here with the auction. Next horse is up for 10. Looks like it's going to clear the board with no bidders. Unnamed 108 396 out of Ack Ack. Citizens out. If it's 301 through 103.75 is, you know, nicely rated. It's got a decent 6 furlong time. 108.61 with an opening 22.24, which is a solid 6 furlong horse for sure. Nothing earth breaking there. You could probably get some allowance races, some low added money there. Definitely worth $10. 17 seconds. You can win all. You can make all that $10 back rather easily. Next one again is in for 10K. Another Dazzler horse. Looks like he loaded up a bunch of 10K horses. I don't know if he's just trying to get his breeder's fee back. So that one is off the board. No sale. Next one is 108.486. Game Colors is the sire. Check out some of these works here. 108.66. 108.66. 42.25. Again, another good 6 furlong. This is like a look. These horses here, these 108.66s with the 22.25 opening 2 furlong. These are like your workhorses, right? Like they're workhorses. They're not going to win you your 5 furlong races, but they're going to give you their workhorses for 6 furlong to 9 furlong in your lower grade racing. You can maiden claimers. In different range, maybe up to 20K. You can then work the claiming, platform. This is a New York bred. You can work the New York bred bonus claiming platform for Belmont. It's $10. This is, you're definitely getting your $10 back on this horse. It's fun, something to play with. Barn filler, fills those spots that you might already have. And especially if you're mainly graded or stakes racing, high-end races, this is a nice little pony here that'll put you into the claiming sector. So, again, it's a race schedule filler. Helps you with your season stats, gives you some activity during the day. So, not a bad horse to get. 108.486. Like I said, it's just a workhorse, nothing special. Then again, people say, hey, I'll take my shot, get one myself. Sales ring or breeding, for $10, but you're not guaranteed to get even, a 108.66 from that. So, trying to get rid of this. For some reason, my yellow on my hoodie is turning red, which is bizarre. Looks like I'm missing lighting or something. Kind of weird. Something's not right with the lighting, folks. Can't figure it out, but nonetheless. Maybe it's for another day. All right, that one's gone. 48 seconds on the clock for the next one. 10,000. Again, another one that's currently no bids on it. 42 seconds to go. Again, this is also a delayed broadcast, so it's probably less time than that. No 6 furlong works. The work off, decent mile times, decent. Again, another workhorse. Something to fill the schedule with. 10K is a reasonable price. Either people have a ton of these in their barn already, or I don't know. 5 seconds. And It's gone, unsold. Let's see. Next one up here is another entry by Dazzler. This one does have a bid for 20,000. This one is out of Dazzling Song. It's a California bred, 105.50 rated, really high rated horse. This is you like to see these up on the auction. Again, no 6 furlong work time, so maybe not too impressive, but I'd like to see how this 6 furlong time would stack up with some of these longer times. These 217.99s, 233.23s. I mean, looks like he thought maybe it'd be more of a distance horse. But again, I would like to see the 6 furlong time. The 105.50 is nice. It looks like it's a well-built horse, and looks like it's going to go off the board for. I guess it did go off the board. Or no. 2 minutes 58 seconds. Current bid is 20,000. Unraced. So listen, potential, but we don't really know. What we know right now from what we see is it's a nice horse rating. Bone strength, excellent, good. Oh wait, he does have some notes in here. My bad. Should check these out. 6 furlong, 22.36, 22.56. Closes. Actually, that's a pretty decent horse. 22.36 ends in 108.56. You're gonna grab some added money pots in there, maybe some general regular stakes grade or your allowance, your higher allowances with added money. I like that 108.50 range for some of these non-winners 2, non-winners of 3. They take down these pots all the time. You don't need a 108.20 every single time. The 22.36 is suggesting that it's not a sprinter, not necessarily a sprinter. It's not like your 4 furlong, 5 furlong. It's more of a classic time. Its final 2 furlongs, I believe, is like 23.34 or something like that. That's definitely, again, more of a classic runner. So you're going to be in the wheelhouse there from like 7, 8, 9, maybe even a quarter mile, 1 1/4. And you'll win your fair share of races. Maidens, non-winners of 2, 3, maybe high claimers. But yeah, good fun horse to play with there. On the board right now for a little over 20,000. One minute 20. Current bid 20,500. Let's go. All right. Let's go. See, wait, can I hear it? There's music in the background. What are we doing here? We got live chats everywhere. Discord chat. You got the YouTube chat. What are we doing here? Let's see. 8 seconds left. Did this one sell off for 20,500? Yes, it will go for 20,500. It's up out of here. Next one up is by Stalls SRS AB. It's in for 7,500. That bid has already been met. This horse is at a Street Cry, 99.50 rated horse. It's a gelding, and it's a raceable horse. I'd be interested to see who's buying this here for 7,500, but definitely your claiming type, considering that the work times aren't all that great. It's gelded. It's a 99.50 rated horse. It's gonna be in the mud a little bit, but something to get you some cheapies, some cheap entry fees, some cheaper races, and hope to get lucky. Can't be bad for 7,500. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. I'm pretty sure that'll go off the board, 7,500. Let's see. We got 43 seconds left on this horse by Stall SRS AB, low claiming type. You know, decent confirmations. It's only 99 rated or so. You know, fun little DD horse for 7,500. Watch that go off the board. Next one is Prince Moon, Stall SRS, another gelding. It's in for 10,000. No bids on it yet. Now the Dyna Prince, horse rated 150. Got no 6 furlong work times to go off of, but it does have some playable, you know, mile, 9 furlong times, you know, raceable times here. But for the money, I'd say, you know, look, you know, if someone passed on those Dazzler horses for 10K, I'm not sure they're going to pick this horse up for 10K. It seems like, you know, people are unsure of this range of horse, you know. These are all raceable horses. Look, the race schedule is packed with claiming races at all different price levels, you know, all different tracks. There's plenty of room to race these horses, you know, and I think that it's smarter to race these horses than to just retire them or delete them from the game altogether when they're perfectly good horses. You know, people are just aiming so high right now for horses that these horses like this one right now are just meat and potato horses that can race on, you know, 60% of the card that's out there. Okay, and these are the type of horses we need to get back racing in the game, which, you know, is going to happen in the near future. We are adding that new race to the schedule. Instead of having a special series for rated horses, horses that are rated 100 or below, and having a special contest, we're actually going to, you know, put this into the card so that there is a place for these horses to run. There's going to be a set of rated races in a starter allowance format for 100 rated and below, pretty much all season long. And we're going to rotate them, different levels of them at each one of the tracks. So, you know, we're not expecting to make a big, you know, part of our card, but we are going to give them a home so that people aren't just sitting on these horses, you know, for some special contest. A 100 rated horse, a 99 rated horse is a horse that can win plenty of races on Digital Downs. We just have to give it a little bit more respect. That 7,500 went off the board, and there's 22 seconds left, and this Prince Moon looks like it won't grab any bidders. So Prince Moon, no bids, will be off the board. Next one up is Black Pegasus from Carlton Lodge. It's a filly. Again, 2-year-old unraced. The 5,000 minimum reserve has been met. It's out of Fuzaki Pegasus. I probably said it incorrectly. And Black Helen. I know Black Ace is always busting my stones about how I say that horse name, because I say it incorrectly. But it's a 102.50 is the rating. Actually, let's check the confirmation on this. Black Pegasus, 2 minutes less. Nice confirmations. Look at this. Look at this. Nice confirmations. You got a 3X in here with a very good and good. 5,000 for a 102 rated? Come on, guys. You got to be kidding me right now. Which one was this one? Let's see. I lost my way here. What happened? I got all twisted up there. I'm not sure what happened to that horse. It's gone. Next one up is Stall SRS. Wait, 21 minutes. What is going on here? My apologies. Wait, there's only... My bad, guys. Yeah, Black Pegasus, 49 seconds. Got 5,000 bids. Hey, 5,000? 5 hours for this horse? All day long I'm taking this horse for 5 hours. Sign me up. 5 hours. You guys are kidding me out here. 5 hours. Meanwhile, you got Chernobyl Lodge out here claiming horses for $20 and winning, 404 days. This horse like this, 5 hours? I'm embarrassed to even say that's going to go for... Oh, 10 seconds left. What is going on here, bro? Yep, off the board for $5. That's crazy. It's embarrassing. 2 minutes. Golden Royal from Carlton Lodge out of Golden Sense. This one's in for 5,000 as well. 101.75 rated. It's a 2-year-old filly, Golden Sense, something royal. Let's see here. Looks like more of a stayer type. Kind of on the slow side. Let's see. Conforms, Yeah, I can see the 5,000 on this one. Golden Royal. 2 minutes left. Why does it keep asking me for this submission? 1 minute 12. No bids on it. Most likely we'll go off the board with no bids. And understandably so, Mr. Carlton Lodge. I'm not really sure based on the works I saw from that one. I'm not really all that impressed. It's a stayer type. Maybe I'm not giving enough credit, but 108.94 is pushing the limits. It's definitely in the claiming range, low claiming range, if anything. So, Bob, yeah? Don't kick nothing right now. I'm recording. Give me a minute. So we'll go down to Sun. Oh, let's just double check, make sure nothing got bid on there. Again with this. Come on, man. Yep, and it's going to go. 20 seconds. Let's move on. Sunsect out of Kentucky, Carlton Lodge from Secretariat and Sunline. Interesting. Let's look at this. 1, 2. It's a 2X. I like the conforms. Not too bad. Let's go check out its horse rating. 101.25. Solid. Again, out of Secretariat. Work times. Nothing really to see here. Is there anything on the horse notes? Nothing on the horse notes. So no horse notes. No 6 furlong work time. Guys, we got to work on this. We got to do better at this. How can someone judge this horse in bidding and putting money up for it when the work times, there's no basis for anything. 4 furlong, I don't even know. I don't even think 44.18 is considered a fast 4-long work time. Someone let me know in the chat or whatever. I think you would have to be in the 43s for it to be considered something special. But, again, though, he's not really asking a lot of money. I mean, it's only 6,000. 6,000's already bid up on it. So somebody's taking the horse. It's just not a lot to see. Secretariat alone is probably worth the 6K. Let's see. Let's get ahead of ourselves here. Warrior Bay, another one. It's out of Off-Road Warrior. I guess that's a homebred. It's a 4X. 4X, 5K, no bids. Interesting. Warrior Bay is a 100 rated 2-year-old colt. Got some 6 furlong work times to work with there. 23.36, 28. It's not bad. Jockey decides. See, that's a stalk. That's a push there. 20-33, 42. Yeah. It's more of a sprint, the classic type. It's going to be tough. Definitely claiming at best. Not a lot to see here. Let's see what the sire's done. The sire has 6 offspring. It's had 6 races, 2 wins. Well, hey, there you go. 6 offsprings, got 2 wins already. He's been in the money 5 times out of 6 races. Average earnings per offspring is $13,000. Average earnings per race, $13,000. It looks like it's coming from one horse. Let me see. No, made in there. Pepper Pig. Yeah, you never know. Never know. Sire has put out a couple good foals. That's for you, Dazzler. Let's see. Sunsect off the board. Warrior Bay will be off the board. Warrior Bay is gonna go off the board. No bids. I gotta tell you though, that is a 4X. People. Still, dude. I don't care what you say. It's a 4X. It's got real nice conformations. That's the time. The work time, it's true. You can't do nothing with the work time. The work times are what they are. You know, it has more breeding value than it does have racing value. Let's just face it at this point. You know, but for 5K, I would have scooped that sucker and put it into my breeding barn and just held off. You know, worth a shot. You know, investing towards the future. But hey, what do I know? No bids on that yet. Next up is traffic lights. Let's refresh the page here. Traffic lights is 236 away. Minimum bid is 10K. There's another one from Carlton Lodge. Again, this is a sales ring horse out of Colin and Winning Colors. Nice little combination there. You know, confirmations are okay. You know, to the better side. Let's see what traffic lights looks like. 98 rated. Yeah, no, not much there. No workouts. No workouts and a 98 rated, and it's in the auction. This is not going to sell this way. So, expect that to go off the board with no bids. We got to show a little bit more. It can't just be throwing stuff in the auction, just like throwing things into the wind. You know, still needs to be a purpose to it, or you know, you're not going to get the bids that you're looking for. 4 minutes out to Black Ace is unnamed 109,443. Black Ace does run quite well. He has a pretty good breeding barn, so you see a number of his horses on the sales page or in auctions. You should at least take a little look. And this one here was in a minimum bid 15,000. It does have the bid for 15,000. This is at a bold ruler, and again on the Sunline line, it's a decent confirmation. You know, looks very good across the board with an excellent. Let's see if we got some work times. There you go. There's some notes right here. Help me out. 22:32, 45:20, 108:58. Very nice middle distance runner. Look, I don't even have to say it. He already knows it. Middle distance, classic. Horse rating is a 103 colt. Folks, this is how you do it. Right here. You see it? That's the proper way to know the horse. Right there below the confirmations. You can look into the horse for more detail. Okay. All your work times are here the way you need to see it. Okay. Basing it off of these here. He's correct. It's a decent middle runner. It's in the 50s, 108-50s range, which means it's going to run its allowance share of races, your non-winners of so many XXX before going into claimers. You might even grab an added purse here and there. So it's a real safe play for 15 bucks. It's a colt at a bold ruler. It's worth 15,000 easy all day long. I would even say I'd go 20K on that one. Probably for sure, 25K. Anyway, you still got 220 on that one. 19 seconds left on Carlton Lodge's horse that doesn't have any information to it. So, Carlton, put a little more information on your horses there, buddy, and I think you might make some more money in the auction. Just telling you how it is, you know what I mean? Don't hold it against me. I'm here to help. All right, you got less than 2 minutes now on Black Aces unnamed 109,443. 1 minute and 50 seconds has the bid of 15,000. You know, it's it's properly priced, and like I said, I'd even go 20-25. I'm gonna win with this horse, right? If I get this thing, I'm winning with it all day long, dropping it down eventually into where it needs to be. After I take my shot at my maidens at my special track, and then maiden claimers, then even some allowance races back into claimers. It's the proper way to run that. Anyway. Big Moon is up next after that. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Stalls SRS. That has an 8,000 minimum bid. Does not have the minimum bid reached yet. That's at a Big Brown. Again, it's a gelding. So another gelding in the market for Stall SRS. Old Lady Stables wants her 10,000 reward for her first claim. So I'm gonna send her. I'm gonna send a 10K to her right now. Old Lady Stables. All right. Multitasking here. Auction, answering messages, sending credits. You know how we do over here. All right. What happened to Black Ace's horse? Did it go off the board? I must have missed that. I guess it sold for 15,000. Big Moon is up 1 minute 48 seconds. Let's look at the confirmations. Got a couple excellents. Very good. It's okay. Ho hum, right? Big Moon. Let's look at the horse rating. Horse rating is 101.75. Respectable. It's a gelding at a big brown, so we got some limitations already to boot. It's got some raceable mile numbers. Nothing that jumps out at you. Can definitely run a big bulk of the meat and potatoes of the card. 8K. It's a good claim. I mean, not gonna claim 8K is a solid price for this horse. I mean, like I said, you can it depends on how many credits you got available to, and if you're trying to fill your card out, right? If you're looking for horses that you can run in the claimers at Gulfstream or Santa Anita, then this is your horse, right? Maybe in parks. You're not really gonna get the state bred money they're looking for. Kentucky for Big Moon, it's a lower end horse and it's already gelded. So he took that option away from you. You don't even have the option to geld it. So that's being gelded and those times. So 8K is probably max 7K. So I can understand why it's not bid on as well, because you can breed your own for 7K and probably come up with a similar horse maybe. So I understand it. Sometimes we look at this auction and we say, let's see, old lady Stables. She says chat. Yep, I got a few people on the YouTube live chat feed, which is pretty cool. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, let me refresh this page. I'm always refreshing these auction pages, guys, especially if you're in there making bids. You're placing bids on horses. You want to constantly make sure you refresh it to make sure no one snuck a bid in there. It does reset itself. If someone bids, it does give you like another 30 seconds to counter the bid. But the page will refresh. But I forget how often the page refreshes on its own. But you can always refresh on yourself to make sure that that you're on top of it. So again, 8K horses for Miss Moon, 118. I guess. But the point, what I was trying to get to was that some people may look at it as the auction as like a trash heap, where like this is where you're going to throw all your horses into the auction. All your bad horses or horses you don't want or horses you don't think anybody wants. You're just going to throw them into the auction as like a throwaway zone. If you get lucky, you get lucky. I'm not sure that's the right process to take. And listen, Stalls is a new stable. So I got to give him a ton of leeway as far as what he's doing. Maybe this is his first go around as far as selling horses. But people are smart. There's a lot of smart stables on here. They're looking at these horses and they know what to buy and not buy for 7K, 8K. They can breed their own for 7K. Plus, it's going to cost you $2 to enter the auction. So if you're going to spend the $2 to enter the auction, you might as well put a horse in the auction that you think people are actually going to buy, right? So anyway, that's how I look at it, But this Miss Moon is not a gelding. Obviously, it's a filly. It's got a decent conformation. It's a 99 rated horse. Has some decent, 9 furlong times, whatever. This horse here is worth the $8. Again, if you're trying to fill out a stable and looking to race the meat and potato of the cart. The next one up 2 minutes out is Moonshine Terrace. This one has a 75,000 reserve on it. It's at a Boisterous. It's a 5X filly, very good time. This is a 5X filly. It's in for 75,000. Moonshine Terrace, 101 rated, which is solid. Work times, let's see what we got for work times. These are actually pretty decent work times. Yeah, man, I can see $75 for this horse easy. $75 just for the breeding alone, I would do this. But it's got actual raceable times on a 149.07. Yeah, you got one. Yeah, I hear you, you got one. You know what I mean? But how's that one doing? This thing's got potential. It's got hope. For $75, you can't go wrong. It's a mare. You throw it in your shed later on if all else fails. 5X at a Boisterous and Terrace. 75,000 all day long. Sometimes in the past, you've seen people adding these in here for 50,000, and then people bid it up, Yeah, yeah, I agree, old lady. It's better to put them in the regular sales than the auction. You know, it's a cheaper way to go about it, and you might get an easier pickup on 8,000 on a horse like that. Moonshine Terrace though on the board for 75,000. If anybody's looking for a future breeder or even a runner right now, I don't see any. It says it has a good 7 furlong time, but I don't really see. I don't really. Well, I do. Is there a 7 furlong time? Yeah, there's 121.73. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I mean I see better ones at 53. Yeah, yeah. I mean listen, this horse gonna win some races, man, for sure. Let alone breeding. Moonshine Terrace. They don't. Hey, listen. Do you know I look at it? If no one's gonna spend the $75 to buy the horse, don't drop your price. Don't drop the price on a horse like that. It ain't worth it. How about you take the horse, keep it, and then run it down their throats since they didn't want to buy it for $75. Just keep it and win with it. Earn $300, $400, $500 racing with the horse. Then put it in your breeding shed. You got a nice mare to breed with down the road. Forget about it. Old Lady Stables wants to know why people geld unraced horses. You know, that's a good question. Normally, it's a practice you probably would want to take after you've given it a shot, you know, and then maybe see if it needs to be gelded. Um, the only other thing I can say to that is, in some cases, you know, you get a horse and you're doing the workouts and stuff. And again, workouts are just like meant to be like a hope. You know, what's the potential of a horse? You don't really know until it's the track. Sometimes you get the works on the horse and the works just aren't good enough. You can look at the work because if a work isn't good enough, then it doesn't have any. It's harder to have that potential. You know, horses need to at least show some type of potential in workouts, right? If your times are so bad at in workouts, then you're better off just gelding the horse. Maybe they're looking at hoping that it improves that horse now with the times, you know, and that's the only reason why you would do it. Um, so just remember that, you know, most cases, if you geld a horse before it's raced, it's probably because the works probably weren't good at all, and the gelding just made it, you know, maybe possible that the works will, you know, be well. In other cases, you have horses that are works are great and the potential's there, the potential. Then you run it a couple times and you're not really seeing that potential breakthrough. Then you geld it. That's a smarter way to go about it. Um, but like I said, in this case, it looks like it didn't have the works. Then you geld it. Now remember, you can geld a horse and make a horse worse. Um, you know, geldings can go either way. I mean, you can improve a horse, you can make a horse worse. So be careful with gelding. It also costs you $5 to geld it, so you want to be wise with it. So it looks like this other one from Stall is going to go off the board on bid. He's got another one up here, unnamed 109-449, goes off for 2 minutes. Again, a gelding out of Boisterous. So a lot of geldings from Stall SRS in here. And, you know, if you're gelding a horse, and these days, you know, I'd say the last year or so, the way some of these horses are running, you're gelding a horse and you're running, you know, 149.66 after being gelled. I mean, that's a tough ask for anybody. You know, you might be better off just retiring. You know, because look, you got this horse. Think about this. You get this horse. It has really bad work times, right? Okay, it has bad work times. So then you already paid for the horse. So I don't know if it was $7, $10, $8, whatever it's paid. But now you geld it. You spend another $5, or maybe you had $5 in bonus credits, so you don't look at it as real cash. So you bred the horse, then you paid money to geld the horse, then you paid money to enter it in the auction, and at the end of the day, that horse is going to be up out of here. So sometimes it's just better just to cut your losses, right? If you bred a horse, it was a bad breed mix, it hit the track, it's a dog, you know what I'm saying? It worked like a dog, you know, you just move on. So, you know, I'm not really even going to cover this horse. I'm going to go find something else. I know that heavy hitter went off earlier in the auction. I don't know the name of it, but let's see. Does it even show auction results? I'll bet you the auction results don't even show. Yeah. So the auction results will be, you know, the last auction. So I'll have to wait till that auction's over before it shows me who you know. There was some horse that just sold for like $225. I'm not sure, you know, what the horse name is. I'll look at it in a little bit. So yeah, another 2 minutes 15 seconds to unnamed 109-450. At a Lucky Pulpit, it's in for $5K. You know, confirmation is actually pretty solid. Maybe on the slower end, looking at the confirmation. 97.75, not that impressive. No workouts. Guys, come on. What are we doing here? No workout times. Nobody can even judge this horse. So let's just judge the horse based on what we see since we know works. 97.75, thumbs down. Okay. Confirmation, very good, excellent, good. Okay. Sire, Lucky Pulpit, okay. But we have no idea how this is like that. That's like truly like gambling. We don't know. There's no workout times to judge anything on. I'm not spending 5 hours on that. If I'm gonna spend 5 hours on something like that, I'd rather find another horse at least I know got work times on. So we're gonna pass. We are Stalls has another one here for 25,000. It goes off in 3 minutes. Golden Moon. Hopefully we see some workouts. Is that a golden rooster baby? Golden Rooster Baby. Looks like it's a homebred. Boom, 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 boom. The old lady gamer wants to know, the horses improve after they age up. Yes, the horses can improve after they age up. It's a good point. But, listen, how much time are you going to give the horse? Right? It can improve, but how much is it going to improve? It needs to improve. Some of these horses need to improve a lot. You know what I mean? So, it's, when you're that far away, I can tell you right now, you can get the max improvements on these horses, and you're just not going to get what you want to get out of it. Let's see. Golden Moon. Let's check it out. So we got, kind of average confirmations on Golden Moon. Wait, what's he say? He got notes in here. Good time, 118 filly. Good time. Wait. 118. I guess. Oh, mile 1/8 furlongs. I guess he's trying to say. Let's see. Is there a 6 furlong time in here? Nope, don't see one. It actually does have decent 9 furlong times here. 149.22. 101.63. Yeah, these are decent times. I mean, I can respect that. Wish I'd seen a 6 furlong time in here, but yeah, I get it. These are raceable times. It's a 102 rated Golden Rooster Baby. I think it's $25, maybe 20. I could see it going for 25. Let's see. The fuck? Oh, excuse my language. Forgot I was on the mic. I was 25 maybe. So, I can't. It's hard to say anymore. I mean, the horse is a raceable horse. Can find plenty of places to race and win. Probably makes 100 to 200 in earnings for $25. Then half of that, you got to figure the profits involved. I mean, look, it's $25. If it had a better, confirmation, maybe $20 probably is ideal. I'm not here to knock down the horse. It's one of the better ones that I've seen in here by Stall. Golden Moon. It's a PA bred. Can run the PA bred bonuses. Looks like it's going to go off the board. No sale. Next one up is Moonshine Thunder. This one is another homebred. This one here has got a much better confirmation. Now look, this is a solid play. Like this horse, it's a gelding. So he just took that right out of the mix. I was just getting ready to say this is a 2-year-old. Had a real nice confirmation, right? It's a 4X, but it's gelded, so that doesn't mean nothing. Confirmation, breeding potential is gone. So take that right out of the mix. So for 25,000, this horse better have some pretty good works. 103 rated, which is again is respectable. It's a gelding. It's got okay times, nothing that stands out, and and the fact that you can't breed with it, the 4X hurts this horse a lot. So better off just racing this thing and getting as much back as you possibly can because it can actually race. But I don't see nobody bidding $25 for it. Because you took half the thunder away from it with the with the guild. 4 minutes out or 3 minutes out to unnamed 109455 by Carlton Lodge at a Boisterous. In for 5,000. It's a 3X, decent confirmation, right? A little above average. It's not gelded. It's 2-year-old colt. My man Carlton got some 6 furlong times in here. Nice. Right here. A little sprinter. Little sprinter action here. 22.17. Hey, listen, man. This is a good little claimant horse. Nice confirmation. It's got a 102.25. It's got some speed to it. Look at this. 22.17 with a 108.66. Yeah. This is a nice little claiming sprinter workhorse. You know what I'm saying? Like, easy money here. 5K. That's a joke. 5K. This horse should be out of here, you know, at least. Let's see. Where'd it go? Yeah, 5K. Unnamed 109455. Someone needs to scoop this horse up for 5K. I guarantee you're going to do some sprinter claimers. It's got enough speed to do your 5 furlongs and win some 6 furlong on a lighter claiming end. And, yeah, 5K, you know, gives you something to race, win a race 2 back. You get your money back. You're getting your return on your investment here for 5K. Let's see. Bobby Dazzler's in the chat in that one. I got a couple people in the chat over here. See Foggy Dan hanging out. Foggy Dan said, come on in chat. And he said that in the other chat. He needs to go to the other chat and say, come to this chat. Foggy Dan making an appearance. What's up, Daniel? All right, let's see. Carlton Lodge horse looks like it does have a bid at 5,000. That's good. That's good. That's a good move by somebody. It's a fun horse there. You know, even if that's your first horse ever at Digital Downs, what a way to break in. It's exciting. You know, running in a maiden 10,000 and see what happens. You know, shock the world. Let's see. Feel free to join Old Lady Gamer and Foggy Dan Farms over in the YouTube live chat channel. They're over there chatting away. 10 seconds. Looks like Carlton Lodge's horse will go off the board. Happy about that. 5K is fun for somebody. Next horse up, Shackle Moon. Shackle Moon. Another gelding from stall. Bid. That's 10,000 reserved out of Shackleford. Let's see. Again, confirmations really don't matter at this point. It is gelded. Shackle better have some good times. So 100 rated. It's got some lower end raceable times for sure. These 109. It's a low end claiming horse, guys. Let's just face it. Low end claimer, already gelded. So that option is not given to you to improve the horse. It is what it is. It'll run its share of races. It'll then hit its deterioration standpoint, and then eventually be running the bottom end of all races, and then eventually retired because it can't do anything more than that. So you're looking like, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 11 races on this horse. Can you get your money back on it? I don't know. I mean, it's got some decent times. You know, these times aren't terrible, folks. For 10K though, I mean, listen, 10K. I'll go search one of the public breeders over there and see if I can't get lucky. You know what I mean? And then if I don't get lucky, then I can geld it myself and see what happens. Gelding's usually on a big hit in the options in the auctions, folks. Just to let you know. People want hope and opportunity. You have to give them the hope and opportunity. Is there only 2 horses left in this thing? I guess so. 2 horses left. We got, actually, Shackle Moon's going to go 30 seconds. Last one is out of Carlton Lodge. It's Bred to Impress is the name. Minimum bid has been met for 15,000. It's a 2-year-old filly out of King Mambo. I love that sire. King Mambo. Let's look at the, oh yeah. So, whoa. A 4X? 4X 2-year-old filly out of King Mambo? 15,000. Yeah, 15,000. Come on, people. What are we doing here? There's so much value in this game. There's over a couple 100,000 won in these race purses every 4 months. couple thousand. We had 2 races yesterday, over $800, $400 a piece to win. We can't get 15,000. We can't get $15 for 4X King Mamba. It must be the race times because the rating is okay. It's just okay. Well, look, it's more of a classic type runner. It's actually pretty solid time at 22:42, 108.69, 22:28. Well, that's, what is that? Oh, Jockey Decides. 22. I can't even read that. Let's see. 22:27. Well, it's a, well, man, that's more of a sprint time right there. Maybe not so much a classic. You know. Listen, I take some of that back. Look, for 16,000, it's worth it. It's worth it just on the confirmation alone. The work times though, not that impressive. They're okay. They're better than a lot of what we've seen on here. So I wouldn't go crazy on the upper side here. But the 4, again, it's a filly. It's a 4X. You know, you talk about breeding in the future. You need horses like this. You need mares like this. And mares, they're just not around. You know what I mean? Like the sires are. So it's something good to have fun with and keep in your bag for later. I love the sire, King Mambo, and excellent confirmations. The times are okay. It's nothing earth shattering. You know, you're gonna have to protect it. That's the thing. So I'd be careful. You know, be careful where you bid with this horse. Mainly because it's you know, the workout times aren't that great. So you're limited as far as what type of open races you can run with this horse before you have to put into claimers. Now, if you put into claimers, then you're risking losing the horse. So, you know, that's a tough spot to be in because you really want to get it to its retirement age without losing the horse in claimers. So you're going to have to kind of, you know, be real methodical as far as where you place a horse like this to protect it from being claimed, but at the same time, not lose money on racing. So that was the last horse on the board. I was a little bit late on what the hell happened here? I was a little late on the live auction. I do apologize. I had things to do, but you know, in the future we'll probably do more of them. And let's see, you know, promote it more, get more people on here, have some real big auctions. We got a couple good ones coming up. I know we have a yearling only auction coming up. I believe it's April 24th or something like that to prepare for the new season. You got the Eliminator tournament starting out right away. And obviously your 2-year-old hopeful season, so I'm expecting the yearling auction to be. We've never had a yearling auction before, so it'll be our first ever yearling auction geared towards just yearlings. We'll have plenty of time to break it down. You know, you never know what's going to be in there. Should be fun to see. Now, obviously, your work times for your yearlings are slower than your 2-year-olds, so expect that. Don't be killing off or retiring horses just because the work times are slower. They're supposed to be slower. They're yearlings. You know what I'm saying? Give me a break. And then it goes through age change and then, you know, it improves. But it should be fun. That's April 24th. And then, like I said, you know, we'll be rolling out a whole set of new auctions coming up in the new season. You know, breeders only, racers only, you know, horses at racing age, you know, unraced, so on. So, looks like that horse is sold and is gone. Does the auction update as far as view last auction? No. It is not updated. I don't know when that updates. This is the new auction statistic page. I'm not really sure how fast that updates. If it takes like 5 minutes or whatever it is, but it has not updated yet. Let's see. It'd be interesting to see. I want to see who bid on what. And for everybody who entered horses, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the contribution. For the people that made bids, thank you so much. Thank you for the contribution. The people that just watched it, thank you just for watching as we try to make this better and better and better. And, you know, we take it to a next level next time. What's he saying? What are they saying on chat? Well, yeah, I hope someone talks to Stalls about not gelding horses he wants to sell. All hope is lost. He said all. Dan Fox said all hope. Yeah, he's probably right. Old Lady Gamer. If nothing else, someone might want to breed from the bloodline. There's always hope. Where there's life, there's hope. That's right, old lady. You tell him. And Foggy with this wisdom. The life of the auction is done. That's right. The auction is over. So that life is gone. So things to work on and improve. You know, I'll work on continue improving the auctions, and then also, you know, going to market with the auctions. And I like doing the live stuff. It's just the times that these auctions go off, I'm usually pretty busy on Sundays. So, you know, I'll try to figure out a better way to do that. Maybe bring more people on board with a live auction feed so that, you know, I'll get some other input on there. Like have like, you know, like a nice little auction show. That would be nice. So I need volunteers though. You know, people that want to do it, they can just reach out to me, and then we just make it happen. You know, have some fun with it. You know. I'm curious of when this updates. I'm gonna talk to the programmers to see if we can make this view last auction update automatically as soon as the auction ends, because it's still showing the previous auction, which is quite irritating to me, by the way. The last horse went out to I think it was Foggy Dan Farms. A goodbye, 5K. Or no, who did the return bid amount 24 bid amount. Let's see. Anyway, guys, I hope some of you guys found what you're looking for. It was an interesting unraced auction. You can always give me some ideas in the future. All right, I think that's it for me, guys. Listen, like I said, thanks a lot. We'll work on the next one. We're expecting the yearling auction to be a nice size auction, and I'm not sure if we squeeze in. See, there's just not a lot of time. I might be able to squeeze in another one after that for 3-year-old. I'm sorry, it would be another 2-year-old unraced technically. Look, don't. The biggest mistake that people make, especially new stables here at Digital Downs, is the last couple weeks of the season. They don't buy enough 2-year-olds, and what happens is then they can't race the 3-year-old card. If you don't have the 2-year-olds turning 3, you're not going to be in the 3-year-old race card season, right? You want to be able to race at all these different levels: 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old up. You know, but if you don't have the runners at the end of the season, then you don't have a 3-year-old season. And then you got to wait 4 months just to get your own horses again, unless you want to buy a bunch of 3-year-olds during the season from people that are already raced, you know. But you know, it's important. It's a tough time. You got yearlings, you got 2-year-olds. You know, you got to plan for the seasons. You know, about to happen. 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 3-year-old's the best racing year as far as like dollar value, right? There's so many huge purses a 3-year-old. You want to have runners for it, but it's a long season. You open up with the 3-year-old eliminator. You know, mid-season you got the virtual derby aspect of it. You still got BC graded races right in the championship level come the last month. It's a long 3-year-old season. So if you don't have 3-year-olds, that's a long time to be out, you know, to just be, you know, not have runners for it. And you're watching everybody else win the big races. Don't be left behind. Don't be like, you know, looking, you know, getting caught watching all the time. You know, get into action. Don't be intimidated by these guys that win all these races. You know, don't be intimidated by Induna and Sweet Stables and Poncho and, you know what I mean? Hey, jump in there. You know, take a bite out of it. You know what I mean? Don't just, you know, have a little confidence in what you're trying to do. Get a nice runner and take the purse down. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching the live auction at Digital Downs, and catch you next time. Peace.